Congratulations. Welcome. Can you just go through the match and your thoughts on the match itself and first round win at the Open?
Obviously very happy to get the win today. Tough opponent to have to start off with, and just really happy that I was able to, serve my way out of some of those set points and get that tiebreaker. And then I felt like after that I got the momentum and things started feeling a little bit easier. So yeah, overall very happy with my first round win.
Okay, good. Thank you very much. Court?
Maddie, congrats on the win. Just in terms of, we're trying to get a sense of court speed this year at the U.S. Open.
Fast.
Right?
Very fast.
Is that why you're smiling?
Yes. It's very fast. I like it.
That's one question answered. The next one is obviously you go from playing a player like Yastremska, big banger, you'll now play another one, it looks like. So in terms of just how that helps you, how much confidence you have at the moment, given what you did in Cincinnati and everything, how is it feeling at this Open?
It feels pretty good, and I feel like in Cincinnati I played a lot of similar players where they're, all taking big cuts and hitting just as hard, if not harder than I am. So I feel like I've been very prepared for these types of matches after having 6 in a row. So in a lot of ways, I feel very prepared for it. I know what to expect. Camila's obviously a phenomenal tennis player. She's had a lot of success, and I think it's going to be similar today where she can hit an absolutely amazing shot, or if I can manage to get one ball back, then maybe I can get back in the point or get an air out of her. So I think it'll be very similar, and to have just all of the matches under my belt from the past however many days it's been feels pretty good.
Good, Lloyd.
Lloyd Carroll, Queens Chronicle. Well, we know the big story tonight. I was just curious, since the big story about Serena Williams, did it make it easier for you to prepare, kind of go under the radar to do what you need to do in this tournament? And do you get the feeling next year you're an American player in the U.S. Open that'd probably be a lot more attention? I'm just curious the mindset, if it's easier this year that, that she's this big story and you can just kind of concentrate on your job.
I think of this U.S. Opens that I've played, Serena's been in the draw most of the time, so it's kind of the same for me.
Okay.
Yeah, I obviously know that all eyes are going to be on tonight's match, but I'm pretty focused on my own match, so it didn't really feel any easier for me.
Maddie, just on that a little bit, I mean, how different does the energy that has surrounded this event because of Serena's announcement, we feel it kind of on the grounds and in the press room and all that sort of stuff, does it bleed into the locker room as much? Does it feel different, day one at the U.S. Open because of the circumstances of this evening?
I don't think it's really gone into the locker room or anything quite like that. I mean, it feels a bit similar to when she was trying to win all 4 in that one year. And I mean, we're all obviously aware of it. I'd be lying if I said I had no idea what was going on tonight. But I think we're all so used to her. I mean, she's always been trying to do something here, and she's won it. And it's just, I mean, she's Serena. She always is. She's always the talk of the tournament. So I don't think it's really as far as players, but I will say it just feels like there's so many people here today, and I mean everywhere. And I think a lot of that has to do with obviously the match of the day. So I think it's more, I just feel like you can feel the buzz on the grounds.
And then just coming into the U.S. Open on the run that you had, obviously you've arrived and played this tournament with a lot of confidence before when you've had similar runs, but those were times when you might have been younger. Not might have, were. So at this point, experiencing a similar thing going into New York, do you feel any more settled? Expectations don't feel as big or weighing you down? I mean, does it feel different, I guess, this year for you?
I think I'm just very conscious of trying to keep the same mentality that's worked for me throughout this year, and be very honest with my team when I might start having that voice in the back of my head, to very quickly turn it off and start focusing on the things that I need to focus on. And I think in the past, I haven't been probably vocal enough with them, and I've tried to just ignore it. And then I think it shows in my tennis when I get out there and I'm feeling it. So I'm just trying to be very mature and conscious of what's going on in my brain.